It is Saturday, October 12th, and I am back. I didn't really mean to take yesterday off, but I started dyeing the last 3 colors for the advent calendars, and by the time that I was done, my body was just spent, and we really didn't do anything super interesting anyway. So yeah. Fun story, yesterday I went into the kitchen, flipped on the light switch to get started dyeing, and the light fixture gave out. So we are doing a lot of home improvement around the house, and replacing that light fixture was on our list of things to do anyway. So I think we're gonna go up to the home improvement store in a little while and see if there's one that we like there to replace that. It's the one we have is fluorescent tubes, and I think we want to move to an LED light fixture. So that'll be nice. Yeah, so anyway, backtracking a little bit, advent calendars are done dyeing. I feel like a huge weight is off my shoulder for those. So I'm gonna pack them up this weekend. There's still a few little kind of finishing touches and things. I need to like print out the cards that have each color on them, and I want to get like a couple of tea bags and a few other little treats to throw in there as well. So hopefully they will be out the door Tuesday, Wednesday-ish at the latest. Yeah, so that is that. And then the only other couple little things that I wanted to talk about is did get my Stalactite sweater back on track finally. Yeah, I know I said that a couple days ago, but I wound up having to rip back about 8 more rows. So I ripped all the way back to where this little stitch marker is. And so yeah, I basically have knit this like inch or so this morning. And it's crazy how fast this like DK worsted weight on size 7 needles goes. That's 4.5 millimeters. Yeah, all my other projects right now, I believe, are fingering weight on like, I think Elton is on size 4 needles. So this just feels like it's flying by. I really don't think I'm gonna have it done in time for staff, but you never know. Last year I knit my Nanilchik Swancho in like a week before SAF, but I think I had a lot less, or I have a lot more free time than right now. I just don't feel like having enough free time. But anyway, for a sense of scale of how much that I frogged on the sweater, this is all the yarn that I frogged. This is probably 3.5 skeins of yarn. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. I am going to focus on the positive. It is back on track. It will get done. Yeah, so then the next thing is the spinning. And really happy with how that is coming along. I started spinning a bobbin of the Echo View Fiber Mill fiber, and it's amazing how much easier and more consistently I can spin with some nice fresh merino. It's just like it drafts like it's supposed to. It just almost not falls apart, but just the way it's supposed to. I think that brown wool that I had is a little bit felted from sitting in my stash for a couple of years. And I think I have a plan for that, just so I can practice some more on, you know, a variety of things. But for the Echo View, what I think I'm gonna do is I need to weigh what's left to figure out how much that I've used so far, because I didn't weigh out any amount when I got started. But I do want to spin a second bobbin and then practice playing those together. I don't really have a project in mind, but I do have a bunch of hand spun from Naomi already that I'm probably gonna make like a really big scrappy blanket, or like hand spun blanket one of these days. So that will probably go towards that. And I may actually dye it up when I'm done. Since for whatever reason, I've been buying a bunch of like bear wool to spin with. I think because it's harder for me, I don't know at this point when I'm spinning what the finished product is going to look like, and that's harder for me to then envision what it's going to look like knitted. So yeah, so that is the spinning. I'm really pleased with how that is coming along. I've just been sitting down to spin every night about half an hour to an hour, just to, get into the habit and kind of do a little bit of a different craft. So I'm going to talk more at length on that on Monday. I'm going to try to record a full episode, and I'll probably repeat some of what I just said now then, which is fine. Not everybody is, into watching daily vlogs either. So that brings me to my scheduling kind of forecast. So I enjoyed having Sunday off last week, and I think I'm going to do the same thing again this week. Also because I just want to sit and knit for a day, and because I need some things for the podcast also. Because Monday I plan on sitting down and recording a full podcast. So then Tuesday is when I'll pick back up with the vlogs. So just to let y'all know what's coming for the next few days. And then it'll be about a week, only a week until my mom and Naomi come. And so Saf is right around the corner. It's less than 2 weeks away. Getting super excited about that. I think what I've got for the vlogs lined up is I want to go through my stash one day and kind of my list of patterns and projects that I've got in mind. And then also I've got my cedar chest upstairs with all of my finished knits in it for the most part. And I thought it might be fun to kind of go through and maybe one day look at sweaters, one day look at shawls, that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is that. I'm starting to ramble again. I need to go inside and get my day started. So I will check in with y'all on Tuesday. Bye. So here's the bobbin that I was talking about with the Echo V fiber. It is a little overspun there, but I can probably move that back and fix that. But anyway, yeah, I am really happy with how this is turning out. Like I said, I think I'm getting somewhere between a heavy fingering to sport weight, maybe even worsted now. I don't know. I'm not super worried about it. It's still a learning curve, and for what I paid for the Echo View, I really can't complain. $15 for a pound of fiber is like a steal. So yeah.